Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Hailey G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us.
Y'all better listen up closely.
You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to keep it a brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
Yo, what's good, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Hailey G, and we got the man on the couch in the building, fresh off the flight, and welcome to another episode of Keep It a Brick. We in the motherfucking building. We don't have a lot of time, so we're going to kind of rush through this just a little bit. So before we start the show, let's get the pleasantries out the way. This episode is brought to you by Irie Breeze Barbecue Sauce. Irie Breeze Barbecue Sauce. Make sure you Google it. Also, DebsTreeShop.com. Make sure you look them up on Instagram, DebsTreeShop.com. All right. What's good, my man? How you doing?
Fresh off the plane, as you said earlier, fresh off the plane. Hey, listen, fresh off the plane, it's great to work too, by the way, people. It's great to work. Had a job out of the state. It was fun. I seen some different shit. First time seeing snow, enjoyed it. You got to do a couple shout outs. I got to do a shout out to the House of Dank up there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Appreciate y'all for the flavors.
Man, we used to have a place called House of Dank out here in California a long time ago.
Yeah?
Swear to God. Yeah, that shit used to have nothing but fire, bro.
I hope I'm saying the right name, but I think it was House of Dank. Appreciate them, man. They show love in there, man. We got some flavors. We got some good shit going. And shout out to the state of Michigan, too. It was very beautiful out there seeing that.
Oh, yeah, definitely get our shout outs out because we probably ain't going to have enough time for all that. So, shout out Deandra. We're going to shout out Soul, who was supposed to be here, but she had some little, conflicting scheduling issues, but she will be coming soon.
Yes,
shout out to my guy Damo out there. I see you, my guy. I see you out there. Shout out to Prince, man, and shout out to everybody else that's listening. All right.
Let's get it, bro.
We got the pleasantries out of the fucking way. I'm good. I'm just, holding it down like balloon strings, like a motherfucker, That's it. That's all. No brick of reality this week. Probably know what would you do either at this point. Well, we have something for that next week. But let's get into these topics that we got cracking. First and foremost, we got CEO Debra Lee, the former CEO of BET, revealed in her memoirs this week that she had an affair with Robert Bob Johnson, the owner of the company, right? And claimed that she could not leave the relationship or he will fire her.
Sounds like a charge. Sounds like a charge, but who would have known?
Who would have known? I never would have thought that. I never thought that in a million years, bro.
Now, what's crazy about it is when he did introduce, what's her name, Debra Lee, back in the day, we should have thought something then because of the way he
was
did
right
it.
Then, bro. But
you feel me?
I mean, I ain't mad. So hold on. Let's not act like Debra Lee ain't a baddie though. Debra Lee kind of, she all right. You know what I'm saying? Debra Lee is all right. She fuckable. She fuckable. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, But
yeah, but I'm looking for a cougar. Go ahead.
Hey, that's it. But I mean, I just never thought in a million years that's what was going on behind the scenes. Damn, BET got some drama. I need a fucking a mini series, man, like the Jackson American Dream to come out. And I need an expose.
Is this something just to bring some light to BET though? Like, because BET been lost it for me. They've been lost me as a fan of BET a long time ago.
I will say this: I found that this was an interesting time for her to drop that right before BET is about to be sold out of Viacom. I thought that was interesting. I can't put my finger on it. I can't prove it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I ask. Is this a stunt right now? Just right.
But in the words of Bugs Bunny, I don't know how you done it, but I know she done it. I don't know how.
I mean, who would have seen it coming? Years later, to get this story, to get that she was basically being held against her will, almost, if I'm using a better term for that, a good term for that. Like, you can't leave without getting fired. Or you couldn't leave the relationship without getting fired, bro. That's hold a hug.
Right, that's crazy. That, like you said, sounds like a charge. Man, somebody going to court.
In the age of fucking social media.
Hey, I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Again, couldn't believe it. I didn't think Debra. I didn't think that. I thought they were good. I just thought they were just real cool friends. But something should have said something. The alarm should have went off. But it is what it is on that point. Yes, I do not have my glasses on this episode, folks. Though
I was just gonna say something, big bro. You good over there? You can see.
I can see perfectly. Fuck you. I'm waiting on my new glasses, actually, bro.
New glasses, so you can see more of the new bullshit that's coming from BET.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Speaking of bullshit, let's move on to bullshit. Chris Rock dropped his live comedy special, Selective Outrage, last week. I want to say. I did take the time to watch most of it. It was funny in certain areas, boring in a lot. I give this one probably a solid 6. A solid 6 for a comedy special. I think had a better comedy special, to be honest with you. Marlon Wayans, God Loves Me. That was a good comedy special. Go ahead, speak your mind.
So, can I keep it a brick?
Keep it a brick. That's why we're here.
I never really found Chris Rock funny.
That's fair. A lot of people don't.
Now, some of the movies that he's played in, yeah, I could give it a laugh or two. But stand-up wise, and I do understand what stand-up really is.
It's an art form.
For him, stand-up wise, he was never funny to me. Kevin Hart lost it over the years for me. I'm too young for Richard Pryor, but I know a little bit. Eddie Murphy, more of my time frame with far as stand-up, and holding it down and stuff like that. Eddie Griffin and all of them. But this the same stand-up that he referred to Will in, isn't it?
This is the stand-up that he referred to Will. He said that he watched Emancipation just to see Will get his ass whooped. He said that every podcaster, famous podcaster such as Joe Budden, the Drink Champs, all of them called him a bitch. He said that that shit was stemming. Before this, the shit was already stemming with him and Jada when Jada asked him to step down from the Oscars during the boycott of the Oscars because Concussion did not get nominated. And he said, basically, like, I'm not about to not go just because your husband movie sucked.
Wow. So who really started it? He didn't sound like to me.
I don't know, man. It sounds like, there was some points I had to agree with, though. Like Will Smith and his family putting shit out there in the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, cut that shit short. Let's stop that. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop doing that.
With the slap?
Well, we not only the slap, but just the whole situation with, Jada cheating on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was out there, and you put it out there.
Yeah. Well, August kind of fucked it up, too. August, you made the side niggas look bad.
And it was funny, because, like Chris Rock said, how does it feel to get interviewed by the nigga that your wife fucked?
So, I didn't watch the special.
Yeah.
But from what I'm getting so far from you, is he took this time to publicly
not all of it. Not all of it. I would say not even some of it. I would say a small part. Okay. It was a small part of it. There was other things he talked about, such as selective outrage and things of that sort, and what he meant by that. Again, it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest comedy special, personally.
I want to get to that though, because the title of the stand-up was Selective Outrage, right?
Correct.
I want to get to that. Give me 1 second though. For him to say on stage that he only watched the movie, Emancipation, just to see Will Smith get whooped.
Yes.
That's just as harmful as saying I wish slavery on somebody.
I agree. I think with Chris Rock, I get it. Like, we was having this conversation at work about Chris Rock and Will Smith. My coworker, shout out to him, man. He was saying like, yo, I don't, he like, fuck that shit. You can't take that slap back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you're right. You absolutely cannot take that action back. And no, he shouldn't have emasculated another man, another black man, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In the public eye. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of you motherfuckers, and I think this is my bricker reality. We do have a bricker reality. A lot of you motherfuckers is comfortable with saying shit and not getting punched in the mouth. There are lines, bro. I get it. I am a firm believer of comedians, and the comedic boundary should be always pushed, but there is a fucking line. You can't, I just don't feel like, I mean, don't go, that's why I don't go to comedy shows. I'm gonna just keep it a brick, nigga. That's why I've never been to a comedy show, because the first nigga that bag on me is I'm be ready to fight.
I haven't been to a comedy show too because of that too, because I'm like, hey, they like to go to the crowd.
They like to go to the crowd.
Especially when they know they need to gain some damn focus again. They go to the crowd.
I
have never been to one, because I'll probably be the same way. Like, yeah, we finna fight. Security come get me.
Yeah. Y'all gonna pull me off the stage. Unless you know what I'm saying? So again, I just rather not do that. I'd rather not put myself in those type of situations personally.
I will add to you when you say certain lines, right?
Right.
I understand that. I understand that world. But when you say freedom of speech,
I know free will is a motherfucker, bro.
When you say freedom of speech,
yeah,
to me, that means I'm going to say whatever it is that comes to mind.
Absolutely.
Now, can I personally deal with the consequences? Yes.
You have to. You have no choice.
But I'm man enough too. I'm man enough to accept the consequences behind it. Now, if you're not going to stand behind that and you accept the consequences, then that's another story. Maybe
exactly. Absolutely. It's something that we got to fix on that part. But I understand Will Smith's side of you know what I'm saying, his side of it. You are supposed to defend your wife's honor.
True. And I think we may need to have a conversation about this on a different episode, because with that slap, when you think about it, so from both aspects, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in defense of his wife.
Yeah,
Chris Rock didn't retaliate.
Nope.
I understand Chris Rock's mind frame of not retaliating. One, on national TV, you're not finna embarrass me like this. You're not finna get me out of character.
Well, it's too late, nigga. He bitch slapped you on national TV.
Two, from Will's aspect, when he slapped him, like he said, he defended his wife. But the last story I heard about another man open palming somebody.
Yeah.
I think it was Marvin Gaye and his daddy.
Yeah, and that led to death. Straight up.
And since I heard that story, I wish a nigga would open palm me. You got me fucked up.
I'm just saying.
From the ignorant aspect, Chris Rock went out like a sucker. But from a different aspect, when you stand tall, you handle that. I think he handled that the best way he could at the moment.
I think so too, personally. And I think he did the best he could do with what he had at that moment. Because he was, the way he took that slap, you know what I'm saying? He's like, that nigga slapped me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was fake when I seen it. You know, I hate to keep talking about this slap because it diminishes, you know what I'm saying, the night. But we got to keep talking about it because motherfuckers won't let it go. But again, check it out if you want. Again, solid 6. But I really think you guys should watch Marlon Wayne's God Loves Me on HBO Max. That was great. Because he talks about the Will Smith slap. He talks about Chris Rock and why he was team Will Smith.
We go check it out, people.
Please check it out. Marlon Wayans, bro. Marlon Wayans has perfected his craft on the motherfucking stage. I'm not gonna lie. That other one that he did on HBO Max was meh. It was a little mid, but it was he's getting better. You know what I'm saying? He's getting better.
Shout out to Marlon Wayans too, man.
Shout out to Marlon Wayans, man.
Since the late '90s, I think it was early '90s for him. Early '90s, because he was a part of Living Color.
Like he was a part of Living Colors. I would say like late '80s, yeah, definitely. Bro.
Okay, it's 2023, and when you're talking about relevant,
right?
All right, shout out to Marlon,
man. Shout out to Marlon.
Shout out to Marlon for finally getting his chance, his break, his solo break.
Well, he talks about so in this comedy special, bro. Not to go like super deep into this shit, but
yeah,
because I want y'all to go watch it. He talks about why he gave up stand up. He started out doing stand up, but Chris Rock, something to do with Chris Rock. That's
check
why
out the Marlon Wayans.
Y'all go check out God Loves Me, man.
Check out that comedy special also.
Please go check out God Loves Me, man. I swear to God, you will smoke a joint, have a drink. I guarantee you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. It was top tier. Top tier.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on though, because let's move on to let's talk about some serious shit here, man. This kidnapping in Mexico, bro. 2 people dead, 2 people were kidnapped, but 2 of them were recovered. They went down there for tummy tucks, bro, and the cartel turns around.
Mistakes though,
man. They mistaken them
for Haitian drug traffickers or something like that.
Yes, Haitian drug traffickers.
And open fire kidnapping. It's crazy. You can't go nowhere no more. It's not funny. The situation is not funny, but the situation of the matter of that you can't really go nowhere. And speaking on this, dog, I just spoke to my coworker, which is my best friend. You feel me? Me and my home, my right hand man. When we was in Michigan, I say, bro. And by the way, I am I'm licensed to carry all that. I got a lot of shit. So, but when I'm working, I can't do this type of shit, especially flying, because I don't know the rules yet. I'm just getting into it. But I just told my homeboy, I was like, bro, at least I'm glad to travel with somebody I know. That I know what if it was all fall down and we would be back against the wall, I know you're gonna ride for me. We're gonna be able to handle ourselves. Right. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But when you got these situations like this, these people that just these friends that just went to Mexico and were mistaken for other drug traffickers, which you might as well say feuding, because they beefing. Not is a beef. It seemed like 2 people lose their lives.
2 people lose their lives.
2 people witness their friends get killed.
I want people. So this is what I want. I want people to stop going to these places like Colombia. Even though trust me, I would love to go to Colombia. That's another story. But going to the Dominican Republic, going to Mexico to get these procedures done just because they are cheaper here. They're cheaper out there.
Yeah. Stop
doing that shit. You putting yourself in danger as is going out there fucking around like that. Stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. It's either you got it or you don't. That's just it.
And it's so many dangers. Like it ain't just people shooting at you. I think it was in the Dominican Republic. They had like spiked alcohol where the alcohol was killing people like a couple years ago.
They did.
People were just ordering bottles and dying from drinking liquor.
They were. And I'm not a person to sit up here and say don't go to Mexico, because that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Go to Mexico, travel, do those things. But you need to be cautious of your surroundings when you're in Mexico. You need to be, your head has to be on a motherfucking swivel. You feel what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what. Name is Turn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's from the hood. It should always be on alert. God damn it.
Right, exactly.
If everywhere you go in your fucking hood, you have to be on alert. Everywhere in the world, you should be on alert. I'll be on alert by everything.
I'm on alert. Most of the time, sometimes my senses do lack. And that happens. You know what I'm saying? That happens with everybody. But 9 times out of 10, I'm scoping the scene. I want to know who's behind me. I want to know who's around me. My music ain't that loud. Even though I be having the earbuds, my music is never that loud where I can't hear you. I may play them and say, huh?
If I got on earbuds, it's only one.
Right. It's only one. It's only one. And it's the dominant ear. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, but yeah, you got to be more cautious, man. Prayers out to their family, man. Condolences to the ones that were lost. Again, it sucks. But yeah, we got to stop that.
Yeah, man, because it was such a tragedy, man. Ladies, man. Fellas, too, obviously, man. We got to start protecting ourselves, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
We going to other countries and losing our lives.
Definitely. Let's like kind of lighten the mood real quick. So there was a man recently who robbed a bank for $1 and demanded to be sent to federal prison. This happened. He said that he said once he get out, he's going to rob another bank and do it again. This sounds like to me the beginning of law-abiding citizen, like trying to get into jail, Prison Break, or some other movie of a jailbreak. Somebody's about to be on the lam in about 2 years, and y'all gonna hear them banjos playing with the dogs chasing their ass through the mall. That's just
I know. I think I've seen that movie. What movie is that?
what movie? What?
What is that? Brother, Where Art Thou? Or something like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I literally described Brother, Where Art Thou? Yes, I did.
Oh,
that
I
and Fled.
No, so Prison Break. What you got? Who in there? And the thing is he being specific about a certain prison or a camp that he wants to go to?
No, he said he just
want to go
federal.
Federal. I hope he understands that. Okay, if you are trying to break in to help escape somebody or
you can't get out of federal prison, nigga.
Not even that. You may not even get sent to this camp that they at. You might not even go to the same facility.
Right.
You feel me?
I am suspecting that he's trying to get in there for a specific reason. I don't know why though. I don't know. So
explain to me how he did this bank robbery, bro. What he did?
Walked into the bank and robbed it for $1. He walked into the bank, told the bank, this is a stick up, and give me $1. Give me $1 out the drawer. Because a bank robbery is like an automatic 2 years. He walked into a federal bank.
Yeah.
Federal banks give you automatic, because it's a federal crime, obviously, because they're federal banks, you know what I'm saying? They give you federal time. So that's why he's trying to push to go to a federal prison. But they're not going to, I don't think they try to do that. They try to make his ass go to state. So
some people need fucking help, man.
Bro, I was like, what makes you want to go? Like, who wants to go to prison, nigga? Like, who just goes to prison on purpose?
Growing up, I did see the kids that one of the kids may have did something to go to jail. And you have the dummy out the group that want to go to jail too, just to see what it's like. So he do something just to go to jail. I've seen that before. But not a grown ass man demanding $1.
Yep, excuse me.
To go to the feds.
Yeah, it is a late night here, just to let you guys know. It's like shit.
Sound like he want to be taken care of.
Yeah, I agree.
Some people need help, man.
Some people need help, man.
You should at least, if you go do it big.
Do it big.
If you gonna do it big.
And I thought about it. I do have a what would you do?
What you got?
I got a what would you do? I got one. Because I was having a conversation with a friend, and we were at a friend from work, and she was explaining to me about some situations that she was going through, such as boundaries and things of that sort, right? So I just wanted to know, what would you do? If you're dating, you're out with your girl, right? Her friend is there. Her friend is having a hard time with her zipper on her jacket. Just fucking up, you know what I'm saying? Your girl's in the bathroom. Do you help her friend? Would you help her friend? What would you do?
So that go two ways. Yeah. So one could be, yeah, I do help her because I'm not intentionally meaning it a certain way. She needs help with a jacket.
Right.
I know how zippers can be some goddamn time.
Hey, hold on.
So I can understand.
Bitches.
You feel me? So I can understand.
Right.
Now the second way, I could be a dick. And it's flat out being an asshole at this moment, because some people gonna be like, "Oh, well, you're not showing a loyalty to your spouse." Right. Listen, that's being a dick, man. You feel me? I could be a dick and just say, "Nah, I can't do that." Hey, nah, wait till girl come out or something like that. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I've been in public and I've seen people with their zippers down, they pants zipper women, and I'd be like, "Hey, your zipper down." Yeah, but I'd be so casual with it, I'll walk past them and say that. But especially at work, I don't want it to be.
Yeah, you don't want to embarrass nobody.
Yeah, and I don't want everybody around to know what's going on, so I'm trying to help them
let's just say it was like her jacket zipper, though. Like, not a jacket, zipper, just a jacket.
It's a jacket. I can help her with her jacket. I'm just zipping it up. I'm not doing that.
That's interesting, because I probably wouldn't do no shit like that.
Why not?
Because I guess because of the relationships and people that I've dealt with, nigga, like, that shit can lead to something else. Like, that shit can lead to somebody like, oh, So you doing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you fucking with her. She come out the bathroom, she see me over here with a zipper and shit, you know what I'm saying? She gonna feel some type of way.
Then I ask her, you gonna deal with me, you gotta trust me. You gotta
Well, that's
trust
true
me
too.
not to do some bullshit.
What I'm gonna say is, why you bring this bitch with us anyway? Like, if it's just me and you, if we chilling, yo, I should not be at the mall with you, and your whole girl. That's not what we doing. I'm not doing
Sometimes it ends up like that. I'm not really that bad. I don't mind the third wheel. Hey, we just, especially if we just chilling. If somebody's come out, you feel me?
I don't know, bro.
For that, what would you do? It could go two ways for me, but most likely I'm going to help. Bae,
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
if
mind
you're listening,
helping, but
Bae, if you're listening, understand. I don't mean nothing by it. I'm just helping. You weren't there to help your friend.
Yeah.
If she's around, obviously she's our friend. So
I guess so. I guess so. I'm a firm believer in boundaries. That's what I will say.
Okay. Some people go agree, some people not go agree.
Yeah, no. I mean, because I was actually having another conversation that what would you do? I got two of them. I'm surprised at myself. Have you? I wouldn't say what would you do. It's a have you. Have you ever slept in the bed with the opposite sex, just platonically? No type of intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like no kissing. Like this person is nothing but a friend.
I got a story if you want to hear.
Oh shit. Story time, baby.
I don't mean to be rude. So when you hear it, the people don't think I'm just a rude dude, but
right.
I had a homegirl.
Okay.
And I was spending the night at her house, and we used to go hang out, go to the movies, go to the script club, shit like this. We never had sex, no nothing. To this day, I never had sex with this girl. But this one particular night, I'm laying in her bed. We sleep, and maybe I shouldn't have laid in her bed because I think she got the wrong idea. I'm asleep, and she comes in the room, and I guess she lays down behind me. One thing about me, like I said earlier, I'm very alert. So if somebody in the same space with me, I got to watch what they're doing, or I got to listen out for what they're doing. But she puts her arm around me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
And I politely, well, it might not have been polite, but I grabbed her arm.
Oh.
And threw it.
Right. Okay.
Like, I think I did it with some force too. Right. Like threw it, like, nah.
Like get off me, like basically.
Like,
Yeah.
But I explained it to her like a couple hours later. I was like, listen, we cool. You get with me. Yeah. I might fuck you up or something.
Right.
You feel me? So
I feel that.
I've been in the bed multiple times with females and nothing happened, or we cooling.
Okay.
Damn, I just needed the female company. You feel me?
Okay, and I think that's cool. I don't think I could do that though. I've never done that. That's just being honest.
I've heard that. My homeboy be like, "Bro, you just sitting there and lay with the bitches?" Hey, man, That's what my dog be telling me. The real shit, but how you just be laying with the bitches, bro? Sometimes I don't be on that.
Oh my God, Bray, hold up.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
I'm just saying, bro, like, look, I had never done that. Never. I can't say never. I've done it once and I learned my lesson from it. You feel what I'm saying?
See, when you say shit like that, you got to elaborate now. What you mean?
I will elaborate. I'll elaborate. So there was this girl who lived in our apartment complex. We was real cool. She was cool with everybody. She was cool with, with the whole family. We knew her from our old neighborhood. She ended up moving in our apartment complex. She was like, she used to always fuck with me, like, what I'm saying, like, kind of like, that, like, that older woman, young kid flirt, like, oh, that's my boyfriend bullshit. Yeah. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. And so we was chilling. I had an air mattress at the time, my nigga. I was in my mom's living room. Wasn't nobody there. We just chilling, and we on the bed just chilling. And I stepped outside the boundary. You feel what I'm saying? I did a hand rub. I went for a hand rub. And that's what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did that. You feel what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did that because she's like, oh, what the fuck you doing? And I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I bet, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that type of party, which is totally fine. But I from that point on was like, I'm not putting no woman in my bed unless, you know what I'm saying, this is like
Y'all already know what's going on.
Yeah.
Y'all already know what's going on.
Yeah.
I understand.
No friends.
I understand that.
No friends. You can't come if we homies and shit. You can't come after hours. You feel what I'm saying? And that's like after 10 o'clock. You come to the house after 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? You know. Like you might get this. So
here's the thing.
What's up?
I've overstepped the boundaries sometimes. I ain't peeping the play and not really reading the room the right way.
Right.
I'm just thinking one way with this. Oh, she invited me over. It's time. It's go time. You feel me? I had to put it in perspective from my side. I can invite a girl over and not want to do nothing.
True.
So once I learned that, hey, it's going to be females that could just invite you over, nigga, because they think you cool enough to watch a movie with.
That's about it.
You feel me? And you can't overstep your boundaries.
You gotta learn.
Do I have too many of them? I don't have too many of them that's doing no shit like that.
Yeah.
But I do understand the female side of, hey,
some
females just want to chill too. Just like it's some females that just want to hit it and quit it.
Listen, I'm not here to shame nobody on that.
Yo,
how you move is how you move. I'm saying for me though.
Yeah.
For me, I don't want to do that because it's those boundaries. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want to cross no boundaries. I don't want to send no mixed signals. Cause you being in, I mean, if you sitting in my bed and I'm sitting in the bed, cool. But like just laying there platonically in the bed, my nigga. Nah, can't do that.
Can you have a female friend? Can you have a female friend platonically?
Yes. I don't have many, but yes.
Okay. I understand that. I don't have many, but yeah.
Yes, it's possible.
Yes.
It is possible. I believe men and women can be friends. But I do also believe that it can be difficult and it can have mixed signals as everything else. Shit.
Yeah, and you got to think, some niggas ain't going for that.
Nope.
Some of you niggas ain't going for that. Because I ain't going for that. That's your who?
Yeah.
That's your friend. Man, hey, get them from around here. Right. I don't know y'all.
Right. Anyway, that was a what you do segment. What would you do? Have you do? How would you do? You know, just want to know. You know, or have you? You know, I just want to know because I be wondering. I be wondering these questions. These questions come up all the time, so I just want to know. Like, and if you guys would like to chime in and stuff like that, please make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe, hit the like button, hit that bell.
I promise if y'all got anything that y'all requested, I promise we gonna handle that for y'all.
Oh, we gonna sell it.
But you know what I be trying to figure out though?
What's up?
They got Sean Kemp.
Rayman.
They got Sean Kemp.
Man.
For a drive-by shooter.
Yeah, they didn't charge him though, but so the story behind it is that Sean Kemp's car was stolen.
Okay.
He found the motherfuckers and started letting off shots, supposedly. I'm not mad at Sean Kemp if he did that though, bro. That's your car. But everybody's like, well, you can't pull up just because someone steal your car. You can't shoot at him. Why not? You stole my shit. Why not?
What state?
But I understand the law. You can't do that.
You know what state this was?
Washington.
Washington State.
Washington State.
Okay. So I'm gonna say sometimes celebrity can take you places. Cause let it would have been me.
Oh, man.
I'd have been behind the walls.
Life behind the walls.
Hey, Sean Kemp went from dunking on niggas to bamming on niggas.
Yes, sir.
Like you niggas ain't for one, shout out, because you handled your business. A shout out. I think you should have handled it another way because you could have got injured, Sean. You feel me? But, hey, Sean said, oh, you niggas got my car? Oh, I know where that. Come on, take me around here.
He's like, hey, he spent the block on that ass.
I got something for the ass. They want to play with me. I got something. They must not know who I am. Yeah. So Sean went and pulled out the thing.
Yeah.
let a couple sing and ring over there.
Yeah.
He's still alive. Shout out, man. I shout out to Kershaw, man.
All right, well, speaking of pulling out the thing, John Morant has been
NBA
suspended. NBA Ja, man, has been suspended by the Memphis Grizzlies. He has not been suspended by the NBA. They are investigating and things of that sort. He has decided to take some time away from the game, which is good for him. You know what I'm saying? He may need that. I don't know, man. I know a lot of people out there has been giving Ja advice and telling them how they feel like he should do this and he should possibly do that. What do you feel? How do you feel about Ja Morant's situation right now?
I don't know nobody like that. I just know him from the NBA.
Absolutely.
I know he does some great things in the NBA for a young player.
Cool.
Know he got a lot of fans, especially young fans now, because he a dancing entertainer. He's an entertainer for the in basketball. So a lot of kids are latching on to what he's doing and they want to do what he's doing and all
doing the gritty and all that shit, right?
For Ja Morant, my only thing is, bro, I hate for it to be you in this position, because you could be losing something behind something that a lot of us are trying to escape.
Right.
But you're trying to broadcast to the world.
Right.
Well, we don't need to be broadcasting no more. We've been exploited for so long, bro. We don't need that no more, bro. You in the NBA.
Right.
You're in the NBA.
Absolutely.
Do what the NBA players do. Be a leader.
But see, hold on. Time out. What do NBA players do?
Listen, be a leader. Not just to your family. You could be a leader in your community.
Right.
You could be a leader to somebody. It's so much Ja can do. It's so much power Ja has gained just from being in the NBA.
Yeah.
So to throw it all away for an image, or because you feel like you have to give off this vibe, it's not worth it, bro. A lot of us are trying to escape that. We don't need to see that no more. It's been exploited for so long.
I think
I can't give him no advice because he makes millions of dollars.
No, I'm not going to give him no advice. I will say this, though. I think that Ja Morant is a great athlete. Skills are impeccable on the court. Great player. I do feel like his dad is kind of in the way a little bit, and he's vicariously living through his son. I do get that kind of sense, and that's just me. I could be wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? But certain, you know what I'm saying? You instead of being in the skybox where you belong, my nigga, you on the floor.
Yeah.
Chained up, you know what I'm saying? Sipping, you know what I'm saying? Like you his dad, not his best friend. Second, I'm not here to tell y'all who to hang with and who not to hang with. Again, like you said, Cash, he's $1 million man. Who the fuck gives a fuck about what I gotta say, right? You know what I'm saying? But it is the company that you keep around you, though.
Yeah.
It's the company that you keep around you, bro. And I think he could be doing a whole lot more with what he has instead of just fucking it away. Secondly, who holds a gun like this? I mean, why you holding it? Like, why you holding it? Like a little keychain and shit.
I thought he was doing like this.
Nah, nigga had it like in his hand like this. It was a little small ass gun, bro.
I'm gonna put it like this. Protect the asset.
Not only that, bro, you were becoming the face of the NBA before you pull what you pull. It may be time for you to really relive that and think about that. You understand what I'm saying? And kind of figure out where you want to be at, man. And that's just me. I'm not, again, I'm not here to give him no advice, but I just want to see him do better because I don't want to see another brother felon. You feel me? Or falling into the trap.
Not for that, bro.
Not for that shit. No, it's cool. Have your guns,
not for no
bro.
Kardashian either, bro. But go ahead.
Look, have your guns, man. Do you? You feel what I'm saying? But man, that shit that y'all pulling, like, Ja, you're not that guy. You know what I'm saying? You do not have to be. And then when we say you're not that guy, it's not to shit on Ja. You don't have to be that guy.
If Ja probably got the little man complex, man. That's how he acting. Because not only that, it was reported, I guess, he punched a 19-year-old kid. I mean, a 17-year-old kid.
And he pulled the gun on him.
Who put the gun on who?
Ja Morant pulled the gun on that kid. The NBA is investigating that. That's what they're investigating.
Ja Hill.
Gotta get better, man. Gotta do better, bro.
They say you out here trying to be with the wrong NBA. NBA Ja. They call it Ja Warrant.
Yeah. I seen that Ja Warrant, bro. That shit had me dead. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it, man.
You got fans out here, Ja. And the break, that break is much needed. Get yourself together. He taking accountability. Hey, that's what men do. When we fall short, we got to pick ourselves up, bro. And I admire you for picking yourself up, bro. And not only your head down.
Oh, absolutely.
I admire you for that, bro. You feel me? You still, like I said, you could be a leader, bro. It's kids that seeing that, okay, even though he having this setback, he could become greater.
Yeah.
It's always something that's going to be in the way that makes us become greater. Ja, this might be your greater.
Yeah, and this may make him greater. And I hope it does. I want him to succeed. You feel what I'm saying? I just want him to succeed. I want him to succeed. Now, I don't want him to beat my Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Thank God.
They be talking shit to the Lakers too, bro.
They do. They don't like. That's the new rivalry right there, man. LA and Memphis.
Them Jets don't even care. Them Jets be talking shit to them boys. Like,
hey, can we go on the sidebar real quick? Can we talk about Dillon Brooks, man? I kind of feel like Dillon Brooks is he all right. He may have some dog in him. I'm not gonna sit up here in front and act like Dillon Brooks probably, you know what I'm saying, probably ain't a tough guy. But can he like bro, like chill, man. You not Stone Cold Steve Austin, my nigga.
I'm not gonna take it away from Dillon because
part
of the reason they probably talking shit because he light skinned. That's one. Two. What he doing on that court as far as basketball, you know, basketball is a mental game. People really don't understand. It's very mental.
It is.
Kevin Garnett was the same fucking way. Would be in your face, talking shit, trying to get you out your game. It's just the element of his game. I'm gonna talk shit. To me, he like another Patrick Beverly. Nigga Pat gonna talk his shit. He gonna do what he gotta do. And guess what he gonna do? Lock your ass down if you feel like locking you down.
He can when he wants to.
So I won't get on Dillon about that because KG did it.
I guess that's a good point. I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. But maybe you may turn me. I may turn the tide on that. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna stand on that one, bro.
When the playoffs get here, and that boy in the playoffs and he knocking niggas off their mental because he talking shit to them and they can't handle that. And he
was already talking shit to Draymond this week, man. So
listen, I respect it. Stand up. Somebody stand up to Draymond. Draymond think just because he punched boy in his face that he the big dog of the NBA. Niggas let Draymond know, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, I feel no man. You not my daddy. You won't touch me.
Right.
Since Draymond punched Jordan Poole, Draymond think he the big dog in the NBA. Draymond, sit your ass down. Because Draymond like 33 and he looked 40 with all the grades. He had more grades than me.
Hey, man.
And I'm 32.
Hey, I got grade, man.
I got grade, but Draymond got one grade than me and you combined.
Yeah, damn. Nigga got a whole snowfield. All right.
And he like 33.
Man. Have you been watching Snowfall, bro?
I have never watched Snowfall, buddy.
You've never watched Snowfall?
I know people are going to give me some slack or some flack behind that, but I have never watched it. And the only reason why I haven't watched it yet, people, honestly, is because everybody was watching it.
Got you.
So if I don't know about it and they on the internet talking about it, I don't care about it. But when I watch it, I'll get into it. But I'm going to get into it. I heard it's the last season, I think, right?
Yeah, this is the last season. I've been watching that shit. That shit been crazy. I want to talk about it. So eventually we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll do an episode on it, you know?
A recap episode.
Yeah. But last but not least, Kurt Franklin in the news saying that he wants them old school names to come back. Like Dorothy. and Norma Jean.
It was a Charlene's,
Sure.
Bobby Joe's, and all that.
I want to say this real quick because I thought this was funny. Keke Palmer didn't already did that with her baby's name. That baby name is Leotis.
Yeah. That baby ain't got no business being named Leotis though.
That nigga name is nigga. Hey, shout out to Keke. She named that baby Leotis. That name is legendary already. Nigga slid out the womb and it was like, I'm here.
I've been here before. I've been here. Uncle Leo.
Right.
Uncle Leo. For Kurt Franklin, when I seen that, I say, you know what? It kind of makes sense though.
Yeah.
The names that he was calling out, them were your grandma names. Them were the people that had the glue to the family. Them were the people that I don't know how your family is in LA, but
yeah, I know.
I remember back in the day, bro, it used to always be a gathering.
No, our family was like that. I mean, most black families had gatherings. My family, again, originated in the South, even though I'm born and raised here. My family originated in the South. My family's, most of my family, my mom's side of the family's from Mississippi and Alabama. My dad's side of the family's from Texas. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So I know that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They gathering, cookouts, you know what I'm saying? All the kids sleeping under, sleeping under one roof and shit like that. Like, that was a black experience, excuse me. And I think that's something that we all as black people want. You know what I'm saying? Those black experiences are top tier.
Yes. So with the old names,
Leotis. Nigga.
But I can't see myself naming one of my kids Cletus or or something like that, an old man name. I already got an old name. And by the way, they call me Cash. People, my name is Willie. Don't ever call me that.
What?
My mama called me that. That's bad enough. You feel me? So, yeah, don't call me that.
I will never call you that, bro.
It's my granddaddy name. It's an old man name.
Nobody.
You Uncle Willie, son. That's the joke.
Uncle
You Uncle Willie, son. That's the joke.
You Uncle Willie, son. Ah, damn. All right.
That's the joke people tell me.
All right. Well, I'm glad you kept it a brick. You kept it a brick with that.
Cash only. Man on the couch.
Man on the couch in the building. You know where you can find him at shop_talk on Instagram. Find him in the ghetto at Will Walker. My man is in the building. Welcome back.
Yes.
You can find me.
Travel people.
Yeah, travel. You can find me on Instagram at Highly Gaming, just like it's spelled. You can also find the show on Instagram at Keep It Brick. I'm gonna start posting over there. I'm gonna start making the Man on the Couch post over there. I'm gonna let him just post and go crazy over there
on Instagram.
Yep.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Again, this video will be going up on YouTube in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck with the YouTube.
Yeah, fuck with our YouTube. I'm about to drop 2 episodes up there because we kind of behind because I've been kind of doing other shit. So boom, again,
we coming.
Shout out to all our fans and shout out to everybody that's listening. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will see y'all next week on time, on schedule.
Yes, for sure.
I got Wednesdays. Y'all know what
ain't going nowhere. Wednesday. Right. We will be here.
We in here. Soul may be here next week. So hopefully so. So all right, folks. Peace.
Yeah.